Statistics reveal that climate change is now one of the greatest drivers of poverty and hunger, with 45 million people all over the world at risk of extreme famine. Enugu state government, in collaboration with the Society of Planet and Prosperity, have joined hands to respond to climate change and disaster through environmental sustainability initiatives and climate action strategies. The ongoing stakeholder engagement for Enugu State Climate Policy and Action Plan is expected to tackle climate challenges in the state. The Commissioner for Environment and Climate Change, Professor Sam Ogun, said the strategic action plan is focused on key sectors such as energy, transportation, agriculture, water resources, urban planning, among others.
We have series of problems in terms of flooding, in terms of change in weather, in climates. It comes over a period of time. It's not like if we were there when Prof was talking. He talked about there's a big change between climate and weather. That of climate is quite intensive. But the weather can change. This morning it can start raining. After about 2 hours you see sun. You cannot talk about that one. We talk about climate that comes over a period of time, maybe a decade or 2 decades. And we watch their television, you're from the media, you see floods everywhere. These are as a result of climate change caused by human activities. These days, people build houses anyhow, block waterways. Water is a natural resource, and it has its own waterways created by nature.
Professor Chukwumeri J. Okereke, while speaking with Signature TV, highlighted the major priorities of climate change policies and action plan that will position Enugu as a lead for green development and sustainable energy projects.
So we want to see how we can use action on climate policy to create a positive, disruptive innovation that will help to position Enugu State as a leader in green energy generation, green transition, and green development. Climate change is an opportunity, if well approached, to create hundreds of thousands and possibly millions of green jobs for the youth of Enugu State.
Other keynote speakers and stakeholders added their voice to the impact of climate change and how these disasters can be mitigated.
People are not aware from what is going on in the meeting. You find out that most people don't even know the factors, the major factors that are affecting climate change, and then they also don't know to what extent is going to affect our environment.
Part of the problems that we have in the country as regards food security is caused by climate change, and a lot of people don't know this because particularly climate change causes disruption of rainfall patterns, and this has a way of impacting food security because farmers can no longer farm traditionally the way they used to farm. In some places it leads to excessive rainfalls that can also destroy farmlands. It also affects temperature. God has designed it in a way that crops grow under certain climatic conditions, and when these conditions are disrupted, it affects food production.
One of the ways to actually mitigate that food insecurity is going deeper into climate awareness. All right, when people get so aware of their environment, of the climate, things to do to preserve the climate, things that when they are not done, it could affect our agricultural production.
The meeting of these stakeholders is to create a thriving environment for present and future generations. Chinemerem Ikebunam, Signature TV News.